Livingston man, roll that beautiful beam footage.
We all gonna die. We all gonna die. We all gonna die. It's a we all gonna die Wednesday.
Boom. Just like that. We all gonna die Wednesday. Robert Ham, Show Intel, Scott Hummer, Teresa Buchanan, Eric N1RV, MS Coast Cajun Prepper, Niels Han Dynasty, Kia Chris in the house, some random dude. What's up, everybody? Independent Men United, good to see you. East Tennessee Preparedness, Jules William Case, Kevlar in the house. What's good, Kevlar? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are healing. Hope all is well with you, brother. Karen Tamor, good to see you. Rob B, what's good? Oops. Southern Tier Prepper in the house. Good to see you, sister. Show Intel, what's good, sister? Good to see you. Jeremy Winger, shalom to you. Rescue, what's good, my brother? Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Jason M. Schmidt, this one's for you. TT1. Yeah, brother. 140. We all gonna die Wednesdays. I hope we get 140 more too. However, some people out there would rather we didn't, right? Some people out there. Robert Ham, good to see you, brother. Prepping Mantis in the house. What's good, bro? Hope all is well. Good Gnostic.
I've been doing this for 2.69 years.
Man.
And I'm telling you, it's any day now. Just stick with us, man. Just fucking hang in there.
Is
Just
that
hang in there.
THC infused? No, I don't think they make THC infused pink Red Bulls. This is the pink edition. Wild berries, it says, Livingston man. It tastes like sugar and a little bit of go.
Is it the sugar one?
Oh, yeah, they all got, yeah, I do full sugar. Well, full high fructose corn syrup or whatever the hell they put in there. Gypsy, good to see you, sister.
I drink the same ones, but the sugar-free one, just because it's the more synthetic, the better for me. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Some people, like, whatever the opposite of a vegan is how I try to live my life. Like, give me more chemicals. I want so artificial, bro.
You need pectin, right?
I want lab meat. I want...
Just eat like Twizzlers and gummy worms.
Plastic.
That's all made from
microplastics. They already got them.
Well, it's all made from like boiled bones, right? That's what that stuff comes from.
Swinging out the bottom of my kilt like a grandfather clock with all these microplastics in my...
Oh, the dead preppers in the house. Good to see you, dead prepper. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Donald H.
So wait,
in the
so
house.
he already died. So why don't you elaborate? Was it Wednesday?
It was probably a Wednesday. Probably a Wednesday. Kevlar says farm-raised salmon. Bro, I tell you what, the salmon are in the Salmon River in Pulaski, New York right now, Livingston.
I thought that you would be up there.
I'm going. I gotta go. When the salmon are in the river, I feel this draw to
I thought you would be up there. Everybody was like, "Oh, salmon!" And
well,
I'm
I
like,
got it.
I thought I was expecting, as a matter of fact,
I gotta
should be up there.
I got a lot of work to do, bro. I've been busy. That's why I've been neglecting the YouTube, man, big time. And apologies to everybody. I've been so freaking busy. The new project is quite the project. I've been recording a little bit along the way, and I've got to do a little bit more. And it's really not prepping and survival related, so I don't feel that Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival is the place for it. So I may create its own little corner of the internet.
I think you definitely should.
See how it does, but it's, construction.
People flip for stuff like that. This is how you do this right.
Yeah, I can show you what a lot of wrong looks like.
People love that too. I grew to hate it. I joined all these Facebook pages like electrical whack hacks, and then like some of this stuff is like, bro, you can't be serious. Like, I think you did this for like rage bait. Like, I think there's no way fucking somebody did that, but. Then you go out in the wild and see it, and you're like, no way somebody did that.
It's bad. It's bad. Teresa says house remodeling shows are awesome. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I do it every day, so it's not left
out in the edit.
It's not really awesome to me. It's work, and it kind of sucks. And then Eric says I need a how-to for doing a shower pan. No problem. No problem. I will walk you through step by step, my friend, and get you watertight, and then you can water test it. You do a flood test, right? And make sure it's goody gumdrops.
Hudson Valley tile and
I'll teach you
plumbing.
I'll teach you and everything. Hudson
he knows
Valley.
Guys,
everything.
he knows, yeah. And if he
I have a large team of people that I work with and around and for, and it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah, but just know that a lot of the stuff that you see in DIY videos has probably been condensed for entertainment purposes, and there's a lot of ugly backstage stuff that gets left out.
Throwing hammers,
the dirt, the rough parts,
Half-ass ready. Good to see you, brother. Eric says, call me after. I'll let you know what I found. Probably nothing good. Hudson Valley General Contracting and Prepping has a ring to it. Prepping Manta says, Mike, I either need that shit ASAP, or I have 2 bathrooms to remodel, or I need you to come to CT. Time frame. It's all about time frame right now. I am going to be busy as shit for at least the next 6 to 8 months, Livingston, man. This project's going to consume the next 6 to 8 months of my life to try and right this ship. So,
well, then in that vein, Grateful Preps NJ says that they think that you could show it here. A well-maintained home is good for prepping. Yeah. And do you know that in the old civil service, civil defense stuff from the 60s, it was... about like keep your property tidy, keep your house painted. It was thought, or at least it was, you hoped, like if you had a good, nice, glossy coat of white paint on the house and you kept fire hazards away from the house, that the nuclear bomb might somehow do like less damage, But
anything to make you feel good, right? That's what it's all about.
The opium of the masses.
Just feel good. Some random dude says, hire someone to fill the gap and expand. So I am in the process right now of hiring my very first employee. Not a cheap employee, a good quality, high-end carpenter, friend of mine who happened to get laid off at the same time that this big job came around. It was very divine the way things kind of came together, Livingston, man. It was almost as if the universe said, this is wrong, let's plug in the right fix here, and just kind of did its thing. Very cool. Prepping artist, good to see you. Hope all is well. Short, skeptic, time to paint the roof blue.
Do I just hit?
You just type their name as it's shown. That's all. Paul J. Conroy, good to see you, bro.
So no...
no nothing. Just type the name as it's seen. What was I going to say? Today, for all my outdoors folks, for all the archers in New York State, please hunt safely, get in and out of your tree stand safe, get in and out of the woods safe. We want to see you harvest your deer, your buck, your does. Just get in and get out safe. The woods can be a dangerous place. We often come and go in the dark, and we don't think much of it as outdoors folks and hunters. But please be safe out there. If you're going to field, chasing that whitetail, be safe, please. To all my fellow hunters, please be safe in the woods. It is the season of archery. It kicked off, archery season started 1/2 hour before sunrise this morning, Livingston, man. Gnostic says bow season is a dangerous one. Honestly, it is. There's a lot of tree stand accidents. You know, the most common accidents from folks are tree stand ones, and you can get hurt pretty bad. Some folks are paralyzed. Some folks are no longer with us because of slip and falls out of tree stands. Paul, I'm not sure if I do have your phone number. Not sure.
I gotta go up and see what they're talking about.
Oops says jerky. Yeah. Patty S. got a big family of whitetail on the property today. So that's another thing. Be aware on the roadways right now. There's a lot of folks going into the woods that weren't there before. Everybody waits till the last minute. If you're a hunter and you're busy, you get a busy life, you don't always have the time to plan and do everything. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, it's opening day, and you just grab your stuff and you run out to your favorite spot and sit down and hope that the big one walks by, right? So you're in the woods, you're flushing up the deer, we're pushing deer around the woods. It happens when people go into the woods, the wildlife moves around the people, right? Especially if they see you or smell you or anything like that. So
it was put to me as though, all right, so like this is your house and you walk in your living room and like there's someone, like there's something that just doesn't belong there. Like you'll see it immediately.
Yep.
That's you sitting in the woods. Like whether you want to consider the animals smart or not, their actual like level of intelligence is why we're fooled by them sometimes. They are more simpler than we are. We put too much into it.
Oh, SRD, you hit the nail on the head, my friend. Be careful on the roadways. We're going to be flushing deer out of the woods, the hunters, the folks out hanging out in the woods. It's going to happen. They're going to be not just, hanging out on the side of the road. They're going to be running.
I'm going to accelerate right through it.
They're going to be running. Katrinka, LOL. Good to see you, sister. I actually sent the horsemen that you gave us all so marvelously. Our horsemen are en route to the roaming prepper and Mr. Vision Preparedness. They are on their way to the horsemen themselves. So everybody will have their horsemen here soon. You're hunting man bear pig in Vermont, right on, Red Cardinal.
So carry a K-bar, just take a nice full size one.
No, I like the K-bar spork because it's got the little pull-out plastic knife, and if you're gonna man up, I mean, a 2-inch plastic K-bar serrated knife is just the way to man up.
2 inches. You're going to take down man bear pig with that?
2-inch K-bar.
P.O. Ackley over here. He's like, we need a 17 HMR to take down a fucking moose. Okay, dude.
Man bear pig.
So, listen, all right, so we're on this topic, right? I was thinking at work.
Travis Medic.
Well, I want to do.
Travis demands the bean footage. And here at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, we are all about helping people. Livingston man, help Travis Medic, please.
Good evening, and welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Livingston man, roll that beautiful bean footage.
We all gonna die. We all gonna die. We all gonna die. It's a we all gonna die Wednesday.
Well, there you go, Travis. You get what you ask for here at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. So, Travis asketh, we giveth. Sorry, Livingston man.
Oh, no. So I'm going to put it to the chat. Talking about ammunition, so we were discussing in the break there is I want someone to make the smallest caliber projectile, like a 17, 177,
Yeah.
And I want that thing, I want it shouldered into like a 50 BMG. Like take the 50 BMG and neck it down to 17.
To a blow dart.
Yeah. This thing's going 8,000 miles per second.
my
We have
God.
like hypersonic rifles now. Like
That's crazy.
you can miss them by 3 feet and still get them with
Would
the
it even hold
hypersonic blast
together?
wave.
You'd have to
know.
make it out of like something.
I feel like it would blow apart in the back if you destroy the projectile. So it would need to be tungsten or something real hard. Like it's like a rail gun.
Like a diamond.
A gunpowder rail gun. Like, who's with me?
Gnostic says, make a Livingston man making a potato gun.
Like whatever the largest shell you can chamber into a so-called rifle. I don't care, 30 millimeter, dude. Let's like take the Vulcan gun all the way down. Like this thing's like this long. It's like.
Kia Chris says it won't work. Too much neck pressure. Yeah. When you try to compress all that, gunpowder down into a little tiny pinhole, what you get is
I had a hard time not
catastrophic
being
failure.
Not what somebody's mom said. Like,
Robert Ham says the projectile would go 20 miles. 009 millimeter Tinkerbell, 50 BMG neck down to a single tungsten flechette.
Right, so I'm saying you're gonna need some kind of really high, like tungsten or titanium fucking projectile. But the trade-off is really small. I mean, you can just like shave off little chunks.
Half-Ass Ready says they make a 1706. Holy shit. That's crazy.
We can go bigger. Come on, 308.
Man.
Grow a set.
The 177 copper BB. Yeah, Miko Wolf. That like a 177 caliber pellet is the same size as a 17 HMR rifle round.
I'm saying like I want the smallest projectile hooked to the biggest cartridge. It's fucking send it.
Southern Tier Prepper, my apologies for YouTube sliding the ads up over the chat. Not something we're able to control here. We often do get the notification here to run ads over top of you guys.
They're set to manual. We're supposed to be able to control them, but guess what?
Unfortunately, the chat thing, content creators have absolutely zero control over it. We're literally here in the Scott Hummer. Thank you so much for your donations, my friend. We really, really appreciate it.
We have got 8 of 10, and like
holy shit,
we didn't even break the half-hour mark.
You guys are crushing it. This is for the listeners.
Gonna fill the dartboard in the first half.
Got it. The puck guns for the ducks. Yeah, they used to use those things on the Hudson River a lot, Livingston man. The duck guns. They were like as long as the boat. And they would group load them with like grape
shot. 8 or 6 gauge shotguns. You might as well call it. It would the boat
blunderbuss.
It was a floating gun. It's like
essentially,
what do you call it? The progenitor of the A10 Warthog. They made a flying gun, but they made a floating one.
Prepper 101.
They just roll up to the whole flock of geese and just
get like 15 or 20 one shot.
It would blow the canoe straight up out of the water. Like there was like fucking. It's like a battleship, but you're just one guy.
I gotta tell you, that's probably the scariest part. Could you imagine like,
I hope this works.
Like a catastrophic failure in the middle of the Hudson River, in the middle of the Hudson River, on a wooden vessel, right, full of gunpowder and ammunition and wet ducks. What could go wrong?
Man, what a time to be alive.
GG's Garden.
What the fuck are chat ads?
So you don't watch very many live streams on your phone on YouTube, do you?
They hit you with the ads in the chat?
Yeah. Ugh. Eric, I'm having a hard time coming up with lyrics. It's okay. It's all right.
When it flows, dude.
Yeah.
Like I was stuck on it.
There comes a time.
I got stuck on it all day because I kind of had like nothing else to think about, and I was living on it. I was like, yeah. But that thread exists. If you go to our Facebook group, the private one, you got to be vetted before you can get in there.
Yeah, I have to say you're okay.
But
be cool, honky.
If you're in there already or want to be, show up because I got a thread in there where I'm trying to make a prepper rap song. And if completed, but I want more contribution from the community. And what I'm going to do is kind of condense it and turn it into a song and be like, we wrote this song.
Okay, cool. Great and Grace, good to see you, sister.
As of so far, only myself, Eric, and another fella have contributed. And I feel like that's just not enough yet.
Scott Hummer.
Our goal is complete in the first half.
Oh my God.
Within the first half, they got 7 minutes left.
Wow. Y'all are crushing it.
What did I say I said something like, verse is so cold they must have thought I was freeze-dried. If they're testing my defenses, motherfuckers get deep fried. Like,
He's writing the prepper rap. So it's happening. You can contribute at the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival Facebook group. The private one. There's a private one. It says private over the top. You have to be vetted into that one. And then there's a public one that anybody can join anytime, anywhere, and enjoy the content that's posted over there. Great groups. Lots of content posted there all the time, man. Everybody's
Eric,
posting stuff.
Is it Cubero? Bill Cubero.
Oh, yeah.
Great contributor,
yeah.
absolute all-star contributor.
Curbelo.
With the
Thank
real
you.
prepping and survival stuff all day, every day.
Yeah. He also does Beyond the Bushcraft. So very knowledgeable individual, loves to share knowledge. The Old Mutt is in there. He contributes from time to time. STP chimes in all the time with her tips of the day and her what are you doing to get better prepared this weekend? And it gets you thinking, man, what can I do this weekend to get better prepared? Man, I don't have time to do shit, but can I do something to get better prepared? I did. I ordered those Wallaby freeze-dried seal-up bags, right? The Mylar bags, the oxygen absorbers, everything. 125. Howdy, neighbor. Yeah, that's what I did to get better prepared this past weekend.
Donald, I'm going to blow your fucking mind right now, brother.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to find out something. Hold this fucking thing right here.
What do you do? What do you do? Just pin, you're going to pin it? Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
I'm lost now.
Doesn't matter.
I'm lost now. Oh, Mylar bags. Yes. Got the link from the roaming prepper to Wallaby. Wallaby's bags are serious. Those things are thick, extremely thick, super heavy duty. If you were going to take like a number 10 can and bulk it down into smaller meals, these are the ones that I would use. They have the pleated bottom, so they'll actually stand on their own. If you were making your own freeze-dried food to go, right, like your own freeze-dried MREs, you could totally do it. Totally do it in these Wallaby bags. Just add your boiling water to them, reconstitute, and away you go. I don't think it would be too hard, and I'm pretty sure that they would take it. Oh.
Donald, do you want to know what else happened on your birthday?
Uh-oh, here we go.
China's leader Deng Xiaoping began an economic revolution while France and the USSR performed nuclear tests in the Pacific in a classified location, respectively. The Miami Dolphins defeated the New England Patriots in an NFL game, and a DC-8 crashed near Portland International Airport in Oregon.
Interesting. Can you do me a favor? Can you turn the eye tracking thing off right now? Because I absolutely cannot stand it, and it's totally freaking me out. I hate it. He's got this eye tracking thing, and even when he's not looking at the camera, it puts fake eyeballs over his glasses, and it is.
What in the chat if you ever even noticed it?
It is freaking me the fuck out, man. I can't. I can't do it anymore. Thank you.
See it? Watch. Yep, we was doing it. AI.
Jesus.
All right, okay, we're for real now.
Oh man, I had the freaking heebie-jeebies looking at that shit. Golly. Ugh. Eric, you didn't see it? It was, oh man. That shit was freaking me out, bro. I'm like, I know he's not looking there. He's looking at me, and he's, oh, God.
That's how people. It's a life hack for people that have to like chime in remotely. So
yeah, you're always paying attention, right?
Well, because when you're looking, or you end up
you're
looking,
always paying attention.
You end up looking like this, but it does look weird. Like they put.
Oh
the
yeah,
arms up here.
yeah. I could tell because your eyeballs were like halfway through the top of your glasses when you looked up. I was like, oh. Prepping Mantis says, I thought he was just scanning us Terminator style. Hunter says, your Halloween decorations scare me. They're not mine. They're not mine. I have nothing to do with that whatsoever, Hunter 25. The only Halloween decorations I have is some pumpkins outside and some flowers outside. Those are not my Halloween decorations. I have an awesome neighbor who literally decorates the entire front lawn every holiday, and I don't have to do anything. It's wild. It's wild.
Okay. Also, December 18th, 1978, a program about kids in mental institutions was broadcast on WNYC AM. Yeah, that was a great day in history, not to mention the fact that Donald was brought to us. He descended.
That's right.
He wasn't born. He descended.
That's right. That's right.
He's here now.
Rip Curl Readiness says, please, prayers for those in the Oregon crash. Please, prayers for my son who's flying back from Japan on the 5th and 6th back to Oregon. Absolutely, Rip Curl Readiness.
We haven't made it through the first half, and now I have to ask you rapid fire questions.
Oh, you want to do that right now?
No, we got to make them wait for it. They paid good money.
Okay,
for
Livingston Man says he will make you wait for the rapid fire questions. Trick or treaters, yeah, Halloween. It is October, Livingston Man. It is spooky shit season, bro. It is spooky shit season. So I can segue this into the article and the topic that I really want to discuss tonight, because the numbers that some of us have heard in the past are changing, and not in a good way, but we'll get to that. Trick-or-treaters, Halloween, spooky shit. Are you a lights on and give the kids candy kind of guy, or are you fuck them kids, turn the lights off, ain't nobody home here kind of guy?
It's a very nuanced question. I grew up in Hudson, New York, where we would run the streets and go trick-or-treat. I lived in development in Red Hook, New York, where now I'm the one giving out candy to people who are like literally like bussing in trick-or-treaters because it's a development. They're treating it like it's Disney World. There's a house every 100 feet. And you get lots of candy, and so all these people are coming there, and like candy is expensive anymore, and it even was back then. And so it was to the point where like I am now $300 invested in Halloween, and I don't have anything else to give the fucking crowds of tourists, literally, actually. And so I got to turn the light out. Like, sorry guys, but I mean you got us, man. Whereas now, full circle, where I live now, if like some like random family decides to stop here, they're gonna get like 5 pounds of candy dumped in their bowl. Like, love you guys. Like, so it does come full circle like that. But I've also got this thing about these like motherfuckers that show up around your house around holidays, like outside, like we won't go until we get some. We won't go until
you're
gonna stay for
candy
fucking
and pudding and shit. Yeah,
you're gonna stay forever. Okay.
So
we're actually tickled to hear you say that. You know,
well, I see a lot of folks are in fact lights on, give out candy for Halloween. I also grew up on the long dirt road where nobody would come up for the most part. But I have lived in places where trick-or-treaters would come, and I was often ill-prepared for that. I think it's just because I was young, and I was, first time out of the house and didn't really think it through, and, oh, shit, it's Halloween, I better turn the light off. Some kid just knocked on my door, and I had to give him the last $2 I had in my wallet, Oops, I turned the freaking light off, and no trick-or-treaters here. But it's... oh man, Patty S says we used to live on Elm Street in a village and got 500 to 600 kids in just a few hours.
I'm definitely not like I'm definitely not like fuck them kids, but I'm like you have expended my budget here. We're closed. We're closed. We're out of stock. I got nothing to sell you. I got nothing to sell you. LMDMT, what'd you miss? I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're just getting started. So LMDMT, are you a lights on? Bring me your trick-or-treaters. I want to see all the kids in their cool outfits. Show me what you spent all the money for, kid. Here's some candy for your parents spending all that money. Are you that type of person, or are you turn the lights off and fuck them kids kind of person? That was the question that you may have missed. Elaine Kissinger says, do you give candy out to adults? So, I suppose it would depend. If I would totally, if I was in a situation where I was handing out candy, if somebody came by and wanted a piece of candy, I'd be like, yo, totally take one.
What if I show up at your door like dressed as a woman, like trick or treat?
You're not getting candy. You're going to get
up.
the dog.
Oh, come on, man. I'm taking your dog.
So I think
She's
there's
coming with me.
I think there's a line, Elaine. I think if a 16 or 17-year-old kid is going out for his last Halloween with his buddies before he goes off to college, or came home from college to hang out with some younger kids and go around trick-or-treating with them, I think if they're out there taking the young ones around, I think it's only fair, right? They dressed up and they're having fun just like everybody else. So
It's Livingston, ma'am.
Oh man. But I've seen the people who freak out. They look at kids and they're like, "You got half a mustache. You're too old to be out here." Let them be kids, man. Let them be kids. They're only kids for so long. Unless you're like me, I just grow old. I don't really grow up.
Bro, I seen the last generation of kids. When I first moved to the little development in Red Hook, New York, not only did we hand out the candy all night, we were doing this thing. We baited them in. There was like the goal: come to the door. Here's the way you got to go to get to the door to get the candy. But there I was. I was laying in the lawn wearing like this leafy ghillie suit thing. And they would like, and the kids knew something was up with it, but they'd come up to it and like they'd be touching me. But I wouldn't move. And I'd wait for them to turn their back, and then I'd jump up and be right behind them and shit. And there was a dude up the street who used to take the chain off the chainsaw and be like,
Yeah,
crazy.
scare the crap out of them.
But then these fucking kids, they'd come around at night and try to throw shit at your house and like, do stuff like, remember putting shaving cream and toilet paper and everything else. So I was sitting on the roof of the house with the garden hose, like waiting for these little bastards. Like, yeah, I got some of them too. They learned. I had a blast. And you know what? There's just no more of that anymore. And God.
So here,
kids don't even come out the house no more.
Here in the Hudson Valley, we have some of the most excellent, if not the best, hay rides in the entire freaking world. Nobody does it better than the folks over in Ulster Park. What is the name of that one again?
The Headless Horseman?
The Headless Horseman hay rides in Ulster Park. Incredibly expensive.
Super long line, too.
But
You're going to be there a while.
The experience is beyond. You need to make reservations. You need to get a time slot. You need to show up on time and do your thing. It's a very busy place. Security is at a max. Most of the people who are working there are police officers, corrections officers, and things like that. So security is embedded in the event itself so that people don't act a fool.
Paul Conroy, we used to walk around antiquing people. You had a pocket full, you just dump in like bags of flour into our pockets, and you could just reach in there and walk up to your homeboy and be like, poof, antiqued them.
Oh,
like,
God.
You'd be walking around looking like a fucking Roman statue on Halloween. Everybody be all covered in powder. These kids today are soft. Mischief night, that's what we used to call it. Just run the streets, don't get caught, run from the cops. Fuck that.
Run.
Yeah.
SRD,
run,
the one corn maze
run
that
and you can hide.
The one corn maze that they
when
have
you're a
over
kid.
there.
Now this works a lot better when you're like 8, 10 years old. Now when you're grown ass men doing what I'm describing, it's cause for alarm. You're like, just guys out here in the dark wearing night vision in my backyard. So you look out the door and you see like 12-year-old kids wearing camouflage with toy guns. You're like, oh, it's so cute. You look out the door and see 42-year-old men. You're like, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Just boys being boys. Am I right?
Donald Huth says, I watch Friday the 13th Jason movies and Michael Myers in the Halloween movies, Mike in the Livingston Man.
Donald, you want a mindfuck movie? You got to watch Event Horizon.
I got to ask everybody. I think there's two big scary Halloween guys, and I think it is Michael Myers, and I think it is Jason Voorhees. I think those are the top two. We're going to give Freddy Krueger an honorable mention, okay?
Oh, that's going to cost some
honorable mention, but you got to let me know in the chat. Are you team Michael Myers, or are you team Jason Voorhees, or are you Mr. Freddy Krueger. So, which one is
I feel
the
like Freddy
scariest?
Krueger is like the Bernie Sanders in this argument. Like he's like actually the cool guy, but like
Wagdw just stepped in with Pennywise. Oh, yeah,
It's a
and Grit and
pinhead.
Grace too. Oh man, yeah. Well, Gnostic says I'm Team Jason. I live next to Crystal Lake. There you go.
I was like Jason Voorhees too. The sort of just juggernaut, like
says Freddy.
unstoppable like person. Freddy is cool. That's the thing. Freddy's like cool.
Southern Tier Prepper says I'm more of a Wednesday Addams. Yeah, Team Aliens, huh? Or Pennywise, says Show Intel. Ed Gein. The original
Actual
Night
real-
of the Living Dead. All right.
The original Night of the Living Dead is
Watchers in the
horrifying.
Woods. I've never seen that one. New Jersey Prep says I'm afraid of all of them. Elaine Kissinger says Chucky. Yeah, he's pretty freaky. He's pretty freaky. Poltergeist, because it can really happen.
Yeah, okay. It was hard to not go with King
Patty
from
S.
Poltergeist. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that dude was terrifying. Dude, he'd appear in the mirrors and oh my goodness.
The Gate, says Kia Chris. Some random dude says the running zombies are better.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, so
fast zombies scare the shit out of me because I'm not fast.
David Bowie in the Labyrinth is more horrifying to me than like anything I ever seen. Like, yo, there
You know
was
what
some
stuck with
things-
me, Livingston man? When Atreyu's horse
Oh my
got
God,
stuck
when he-
in.
yo,
Yeah, that's it.
man.
I'm scarred for life. Yeah,
When men's hearts broke.
that's right. Little Monsters and Howie Mantel. Army of Darkness
I'm gonna collect my.
and Evil Deeds are my favorite. Army of Darkness was pretty good. Dracula and Barnabas Collins. All right, Karen. That's a good one. I used to really like the old Twilight Zone movies. That was a good one. Kia Chris. No, I've never seen it. Never seen it. Gizmo. Oh, Gadrell's talking about the Gremlins. That's a good one. I think that's more of a Christmas movie, honestly. Gremlins. I think Gremlins is a Christmas movie to me. Black Summer zombies were fast. I don't ever want to deal with fast zombies. Tales from the Crypt. Show Intel. That's a good one. Abbott and Costello meet the Wolfman Yankee Watchdog. That's a good one. The Rougarou. Tales from the Crypt. Yes, Donald. Yes, that's a good one. The Crypt Keeper, man. He was the thing in nightmares when I was a kid. Oh, the Annabelle doll. So there was a guy who was actually traveling around with the Annabelle doll, and mysteriously passed away.
Are you? Oh my God! I read about that. Your headphones are hooked up.
Yeah.
All right. I know what I'm gonna do. In 3 minutes, we're gonna rapid fire questions. One little trip to the Johnny Lou over there, and I've got 7 of them right off the bat.
Oh,
Stay
man.
tuned. We're almost there. Thank you for helping us reach our goal, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know what you guys were talking about. I was gone. You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, actually, we were talking about the different horror movies and things like that. The Annabelle guy who was touring the country with the doll died mysteriously. Just
That
died,
cursed
and then
thing is creepy,
apparently
man.
the doll was nowhere to be found after dude was found expired.
He boofed it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Scary shit.
It was definitely an AI brain implant from Elon.
Half-ass ready. I agree wholeheartedly. The Exorcist, that movie. Oh man.
The one where he was popping up in the mirrors, dude. Carol Ann had turned the light, had nothing to get me shook today.
Run to the light, Carol Ann. Run to the light.
He was shocked. Oh my god.
The Shining. Okay, so the movie that really got it was a made-for-TV movie. All right. It was I remember watching it. It was on like every Wednesday night for like 3 weeks. I think it was 3 installments. It was Stephen King's The Stand. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie
That's a
that
good
went
one.
along with the book.
That's a good one. The Perfect Storm, I think it is too.
That
There's
one was
another one.
yeah. Born in Sin, come on in.
Talking about, we are a legion and we are many.
Yeah, scary shit. The Stand was a really, really good movie. Very well put together. Very well put together.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen,
Vanessa Kitty, good to see you.
Stephen
Thank you
King
for
is
stopping in.
woke and radical leftist. We should deny his contributions to society, or
I don't
I
think.
guess
I
not.
I think that's bullshit. I think.
Children of the Corn, a lot of legendary stuff coming up here. Remember, folks, all you got to do is remember it's there. Remember.
Yep.
Then you watch this stuff and you're like, oh my God, this is corny as shit.
Oh, Donald says The Blob was a good one,
The
and Stephen
Blob.
King's Thinner.
He said the Blob, though.
Yeah.
Yo, did anybody ever see that Toxic Avengers movie, the real one?
hang on.
Like the live action Toxic Avengers movie? There's like mutant
Check
sex.
out A Violent Nature Awesome Slasher movie.
I don't want to see anything new.
Yum,
Everything
enriched lettuce.
for me, everything needs to be at least as old as I am. I just can't. I have turned into that guy. I'm like, cut your hair, pull your fucking pants up. Your music sucks. You fucking kids these days. I'm literally like that guy. I'm like crotchety old fuck. All right.
The Dead
42
Prepper is
years old, crotchety as shit.
Crushing the pinned messages tonight. Traveling around with that doll was a really dumb move. I agree. My wife and daughter are really into that stuff, and they were like, they never should have missed her, never should have moved her. Robert Ham says Pet Cemetery. Yes, that movie fucked me up when I was a kid.
Okay, so and if you're the type, and I feel like a lot of the, not unfortunately, but for whatever reason, I think when I say that the books are creepier than the movies, I've never seen the Pet Cemetery movie, but I read the book, and that had my spine crawling, dude. I was freaked out, like creepy.
Ooh, King Corso says Cujo. That was a good one too.
I think what I'm basically saying is y'all men don't read.
Tremors. Yeah, that was a good one.
Tremors is not horror. Come on. It's
Ever
dead.
watch-
We killed it. Fuck you. Come on. That's
Blood sucking freaks. I don't know if
yeah.
I've seen that one.
You guys are on some really deep cramp ass. He's
A
talking
Violent
about
Night
cramp
was
ass.
good. It's a Christmas movie. I heard about that.
All right, we have 4 minutes to ask at least seven questions, but I think, did we promise them 10 or just rapid fire?
Michigan Outpost, good to see you. Did I just rapid fire questions? Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, that was interesting too.
Classic. Would I call it horror? I call it
Sometimes they come back.
Rocky Horror is
Midnight
also
Mass.
legendary.
Right on.
Lost
Judith.
Boys, come on. You gotta keep them coming. I mean, even
man.
don't get me into the Goonies,
Goonies?
and everything else. Like,
Yeah.
Now
Miko saw The Stand and read the book. That's the way to go. American Werewolf in London. Pink Flamingos, says Chris. Okay, what do I got to do?
the remote, give it to me.
The remote for what?
Your light.
Oh, for my light.
I want you to do something. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Phantasm. That's a good one.
I want you to disregard the chat.
Okay.
Free your mind right now. I want you to answer. I'm going to say a word, and I want you to just honestly, blatantly, instinctually answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Okay? Who?
When?
Nope. Who?
You.
When?
Now.
Where?
Here.
Why?
Why not?
Could you do better?
Always.
When?
Now.
How?
Quickly.
Elaborate?
Procrastinate.
Obfuscation?
Introduction.
To what?
Preparedness.
Is Soylent Green people?
Yes.
How many ghosts were there?
13.
What is discipline?
A state of mind.
Who directed The Devil's Rejects?
Rob Zombie.
What is defenestration?
Say again?
What is defenestration?
The art of throwing a motherfucker out a goddamn window.
What do we say to Teresa?
Hi, Teresa.
Who wrote Running with the Devil?
Eddie Van Halen.
Running with the devil. Okay, I'll accept it. Let's see. Why is Yardbirds even here?
He's got a thing for the Livingston Man.
Is Donald Hout real?
Yes.
Is Scott Hummer actually a dude, as Yardbirds alleges?
Yes.
Is Vision Preparedness bald?
Yes.
Where is my doorbell?
On the front door.
What now?
More questions.
Will we all die Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Do we all just die Wednesday on our reborn Thursday morning?
Every Thursday morning.
Is Ohio real?
According to the Livingston Man, no.
Is the Livingston Man real?
Define real.
Does the Livingston Man exist?
Yes.
Is he who he says he is?
Yes.
How many people are watching this live stream right now?
62.
What is Groundhog Day?
February 2nd.
What does it mean?
It means every day is exactly the same.
Why does some random dude have to leave right now?
He probably got to pee.
Is Livingston Man a poser?
No.
How much money do we make on this live stream tonight?
Before or after YouTube takes its cut?
Gross. Before.
$25.
Is Malone here?
Yes.
Can he prove it?
Yes.
How long will that take?
A while.
What's he gonna say?
Some bullshit.
How long will the viewers stand for this?
Not very.
How much money was $100 worth 100 years ago?
$100.
Why do things cost more?
Because the money is worth less.
What's the money worth less?
Because fuckers are greedy.
What do they stand to gain?
Mo money.
Do they not invite more problems?
Faux show.
Who said that?
Biggie Smalls.
Are snowshoes actually made of snow?
No.
What are they made of?
Mine are made out of aluminum and plastic.
How much plastic is in your testicles right now?
A lot.
Enough to be measured. Okay. Boy, oh boy, do aliens exist?
Yes.
Are they coming back?
Yeah.
Is Yardbirds an alien?
No.
Is he a federales?
No.
What's his problem?
You.
Man.
Okay, so on the real now. All right, hang on. Sorry, I gotta. Well, thank you, everyone. That was actually fun. That was fun. We do have an article that we would like to discuss with everybody here this evening,
all right.
and it's a little more Well, we all gonna die Wednesday-ish. This one is from NPR, the, NPR, the National Public Radio. Right?
Do you need me to blow this up so you can read it?
No, I can read it right here off the old shell phone, Livingston, man. I have prepared for this evening.
Tell me when to scroll.
Okay, so the poll says an agreement that political violence may be necessary to right the country grows. Okay, so the first thing I want to do real quick is I am going to copy and paste this into the live chat for everybody so y'all can click on that link and see this article for yourself. I'm not going to read everything here. I'm just going to kind of skim over the highlights of this. You guys can dive into this thing and read it in its entirety for yourselves. So what it boils down to, Livingston, man, respondents were asked if they agree with the statement that Americans may have to resort to violence in order to get the country back on track. So they asked this question of, I believe it was 1,400 people, and it ranged from internet contact, cell phone calls, home phone calls, and correspondence with this poll, right? So doesn't look very good here, Livingston, man. Got to be honest with you. This poll was done previously in March of 2024, and then they just did it again in September of 2025. And what we found is that there's an increase in people who believe that political violence is necessary to get their cause across, right? And not only that, but people who disagreed with that political violence is necessary, the number of people who disagreed with it has also gone down, right? So people are more likely to accept political violence. This is nuts. Just straight up nuts. 3 in 10 people now say that Americans may have to resort to violence to get the country back on track, according to the new poll.
Well, 3 in 10 people?
That's right. So 30% of Americans believe that you may have to resort to violence to get the country back on track. To be sure, a strong majority disagree with that, 70%, but the 30% who now say violence may be necessary is up 11 points since April of 2024.
And you gotta think about the type of person that answer that question and be like, yeah, I think so. Like, man, who the hell did you guys call?
And how many people do you think actually think that, but don't have the balls to say it? Especially not to a pollster on the telephone.
So I'm going to break it into that, is that 30% of people had the nerve to fucking say it.
Yeah,
but how many
so 30% of the people...
knew that was a trap to get them put on a list?
Jay Moore says, what age group? I'll dive into that in just a little bit here, Jay Moore. It breaks down the group, the pool of people that they pulled from. So 11 points it's up, right? It's an increase driven by Democrats. 18 months ago, just 12% of Democrats agreed. Now 28% do. Donald, you are 100% correct, my friend. Right? So it went from 18 to 25. Or I'm sorry, 12 to 28 on the Democrat side. And a higher percentage of Republicans, now 31%, also say that Americans may have to resort to violence. That's also up 3 points since last year. And independents, right, has increased from 18 to 25%.
Independents?
Yeah, well, people who are, don't go Democrat or Republican. Independent voters, that number is also higher, right? Independent voters think we're going to need some violence to get the country back on track. It says the findings come after a string of high-profile acts of political violence, including the assassination of Mr. Kirk last month. 3/4 of people, 77%, describe political violence as a major concern. Respondents are split, however, on whether they're more concerned with violence toward public officials, 49% believe that's the case, or protesters, 50% believe that's the case. So they're not sure who it's going to be towards, but they know violence is coming.
There's a trend in the chat where not only has no one been polled, but they also don't know anyone who has been.
Correct. So it's a very small subset of people who give these answers.
And then
Right.
they present it
1400.
as the will of the people, and it's like not. It's like the 200 people actually answered the phone for this bullshit. You know.
So this article goes on to state that there is a very sharp political divide between whether they believe violence against the other. Well, 3/4 of people, 77%, describe political violence as a major concern. Respondents are split on whether they're more concerned with violence toward public officials, or 49%, or protesters, 50%. Here, there's a very sharp political divide. 70% of Democrats said there's violence against protesters. 74% of Republicans said there's going to be violence against public officials, right? The survey of more than 1,400 people nationwide was conducted over 5 days
1,400 people.
last week. Respondents were reached in various ways by phone, cell phone, landline, in both English and Spanish. It has a plus or minus 0.3.1 percentage point margin of error, meaning the results could be roughly 3 points higher or lower. The survey was wide-ranging, showing that most think that the country is going in the wrong direction. A majority of respondents believe that the country has gone too far in restricting free speech. There is a sharp partisan divide on whether the National Guard should be deployed to cities to curb crime. The overwhelming majority believe children should be vaccinated before being allowed to go to school. Controlling gun violence is more important than protecting gun rights. And the files on the late financier, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein should be released. Americans still sour on the direction of the country, but partisanship is notable. By a 62 to 38% margin, respondents said that they believe the country is headed in the wrong direction.
There's your majority.
Let's see. There's a whole lot more polls here.
1,400 people though are dictating like what NPR is reporting on.
Oh, absolutely.
They managed to
absolutely.
get
They make decisions. They make
people.
decisions between two people and run a story that's total bullshit anyway. So to have input from at least 1,400 people is actually pretty good. I mean, it's not huge. It's not 10,000. That would be a good poll, I would say.
I think that what they should temper their attitude to is to act as though 1,400 fucking rubes who answered the phone for this nonsense speak for America.
I don't think you're wrong.
But it's
there.
presented as such.
So basically, overall, it's split basically 50-50 on whether people agree or disagree with the National Guard being deployed to the cities, right? I think it's 25 to 27 on the Republican side and 36 to 13 on the other side. So it's basically, when you look at the polls here, it's like split right down the middle.
1,400 people.
Split right down the middle.
If
you're a Democrat,
hello, is this 100-year-old Gladys?
If you're a Democrat,
yeah, what do you think about it?
You overwhelmingly agree that you're opposed to it. If you're a Republican, it's overwhelmingly agree that you're for it. Independents are right down the middle, and that brings the overall right down the middle split 50-50, 49-50, 49-50. That's what we keep coming back to. There's no compromise. It's either I win and you lose, or you win and I lose. Simple as that. There's no more middle ground for people, and more people think that violence is the answer to this, that violence is the way to get your political points across. We are crossing into dangerous times, Livingston, man. Very dangerous times for everybody, because there's a lot of people in the middle of this who want absolutely nothing to fucking do with either side.
That's most of them.
And the problem is,
those
most folks are stuck in the middle of all this bullshit.
Those are the people that they didn't poll.
That's us. We don't fucking care. We just want to live our lives. We want to be prepared in case some of that bullshit comes our way, and we can get the fuck out of Dodge before it shows up, right? Or at least defend ourselves if we have to.
And I personally, I don't feel the need to make my political beliefs my entire personality.
Yeah.
Some people do. But, you kind of don't. Like, what you should really do is, like, keep these things in mind and be civically aware right? But like, just live your life and do what you do, and you might realize that what you are presented with, like, because I'm going to tell you a little secret. Mainstream media is simply propaganda, bro. It's made to make you think and feel a certain way.
Sure is.
But when you go out and you live your actual life, you realize that like that is maybe not exactly accurate. Though it may be for some people, what we cannot do is blame or like act like what happens to some people affects or is to blame for all the rest of us. All I'm saying.
There's bad apples in every bunch, Livingston man.
I have real trepidations about the future of America based on the actions of the current administration. I think that there's a real rolling back of the Bill of Rights to start with. They're like, actually, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not good. That's for damn sure.
I cannot agree with the idea because people like to stand on this platform and say, I will give my life for you to say things I don't agree with, but then like you fucking don't.
Sure, I would.
You
well, no, I'm not.
don't.
I'm not gonna actively go out and try and die for somebody. That's a fucking tard move.
What I mean is that free speech is all cool until somebody says something you disagree with, and then let's get them canceled and fired.
I'm not about canceling and firing people. See, again, you're grouping too many people together. You're doing the thing that you asked everybody not to do.
What I do?
Well, you're going to go out. You're going to get them fired. You're going to kid. You're grouping everybody together, just like you asked everybody not to do.
Because everybody's doing it.
So that makes you cool. When everybody else is doing it, you should do it. Everybody else jumps off a bridge, you should jump off the bridge too, Livingston.
I've never canceled a single person in my life.
Me either.
I'm not sure where you were heading with there.
Me either. But
what I'm advocating for is that, like, if you want to be heard on your soapbox, then you should respect the next guy stepping
Word up. Word up.
What I meant.
Bring it. Yes.
What I meant.
Get on your soapbox and fucking preach. I'll tell you that right now. You have the right to say what you want to say, and you should be heard. You should be heard, and you should speak loudly.
And hate speech. Now, and I will temper that attitude, of course, with when you say things that are blatantly just disgusting or otherwise abhorrent. The public reaction will be what it is.
Exactly. Expect an appropriate response is the words that I will use. When you fuck around, you tend to find out. So, yeah. Yardbirds, no doubt. They have multiple lists, I'm sure. Yeah. Different categories and yeah. Consequences happen. You're right, Jay Moore. 100%.
Just reading some comments here.
Oh, yeah. The lists of lists. That's right.
Definitely got to thank you guys again for helping us reach our goal. Only 10 of 10. And
Runner, thank you.
Y'all killed it before the first half. It was 7:57, as a matter of fact, when you have reached your goal.
Yeah, crushed it. Thank you. Thank you all.
I can't appreciate this community
Really
enough.
appreciate it. Demo Man Don says, y'all are wise beyond your years. Thank you. Appreciate it, Demo Man.
I'm 215
Oh, no worries,
years old.
Rum Runner. Recycle. Rewind. You could just start it all over again, like it never even happened. You just pretend that the 8:30 is the new 7:30. We got you, Rum Runner. Just hit the redo button.
In about a month, they're going to actually literally do that to the time. They're just going to be like,
oh, yeah.
7:30. Yo, we should do a live stream on daylight savings time. So all of a sudden it just resets mid-stream, and it's like, oh, no.
We got to do it all over again.
Fuck, we're starting again.
I want to thank y'all for joining us this evening and investing your most valuable resource with us, your time. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for all your donations, and we'll be catching y'all real soon on the next video live stream, or We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Make sure to join the Facebook group. Check out the Four Horsemen. There's 4 of us. Imagine it. It's in the name. But it's a thing. If you've never been here before, and I think a lot of you have been. But
Totally.
yo, everybody subscribe to everybody. Everybody create, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
If you're on YouTube, you have a channel. Create.
Do it.
Be you.
Later.